Hi people, hi ladies. Today we're going to be looking at 7 basic principles that makes not just a wife but a true wife. Now this principles, I'm sure you guys are already familiar with it, but I thought I'd bring it out in another dimension, for you to look at it differently, to now apply it into your life to become a true wife. Now, it's not only for married people. This video will help a lot of single people who are aspiring to become married women in the future. Every woman is a wife product, but a true wife is an improvement on a woman. You know, there are a lot of women out there who, after being married, they find out that they can't actually even make the marriage work. They can't make it last. So those 7 basic principles, the first one is the spoken word of a woman, so the words of the woman, her thoughts, her emotions, her decision, her actions, her habits, and her character. Now, these keys are what makes a woman a true wife and makes her findable. So we're going to be looking at the principle one by one, but just briefly, not too long. So the words that come out of a woman's mouth, they must be words that are seasoned with salt, that are seasoned, that, encouraging words, because a woman is the one that either builds her home or breaks it. Well, that's according to the Bible. If you believe in the Bible, it says that a woman either builds her home or she destroys it. And I believe that this is done by the words that actually come out of the woman's mouth, because in our spoken words lies life or death. You could use the words from your mouth to actually destroy a man, and you could use the words of your mouth to actually encourage a man. So you need to look into the words that come out of your mouth to make sure that words that are encouraging. Now, the thoughts that comes out of a woman, you need to speak good words into your life to be able to shape your thoughts. It's the things that go into you that will shape the things that you think about. So we need to be careful about the things we think of. We need to be careful about what our friends are feeding us, feeding us that, oh, there are no good men out there, or all men are the same, and all these things that they say that are not edifying to us, that are not helping our future. We need to be careful the words that we allow to come into our minds. We need to be careful also the kind of books we read. We have to read books that are empowering, that will help us to become better wives in the future, or better wives if you're already in marriage, better wives now. We need to be thinking positively in everything that we do. You need to ask yourself, sit down one day and actually ask yourself, married or not married, ask yourself, what do I think about myself? Who am I? What have I got to offer anybody? When you're able to answer those questions, then you're on the right path. And if you can't answer that question, you need to start giving yourself more time to think and to write down. So it's very important what we allow around us. The third one is emotions. You know, all the things that we've been fed and we're thinking about is now what develops our emotion. It is now going to be like wrong thinking that will lead us to wrong feelings. If your friend feeds you an information that is not good, you'll start thinking wrongly, and your feelings will start becoming wrong. You start acting weird towards people, or lashing out at things that are not important. It's only because of the words that you've allowed to go into your mind, and now it's become your emotion. So, whatever you believe with, a strong emotion becomes your reality. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But as long as you have strong belief in something, it just becomes your reality, definitely. For example, some people say every marriage fails, there are no good men. They'll be thinking, oh, at their age, they're not married, and they have this fear, anxiety, and all these things. And because of those things, daily, they just find out that it becomes their reality, because what they fear so much has become part of them. So you need to be careful that the things that you're thinking of are positive things, so that your emotion, what you're giving out, will become positive. The next one is decisions. Especially as women, we are going to be making a lot of decisions in marriage, decision on what school the children will go to, decision on how you're going to even speak to your husband or deal with your in-laws and all those things. So you need to, the words that you're putting in, your thoughts, your emotions, they become your decision. They will help you in what you decide. You know, you have to look at who you get your advice from. To get it from the word of God, to get it from your friends, to get it from your family. Are the decisions that they're giving you, are the right decisions or wrong decision? You need to start developing yourself now to become a woman who's able to make decisions. A lot of downfall of women these days is that they don't like to make decisions. They like to procrastinate and push it to the side. And what happens? They start seeing that as day goes by, this thing that they're supposed to decide on, they're pushing it to the side. So there's no answers coming from there. There's no productivity in their life. Train yourself how to make decisions in whatever issue it is, because when you get into marriage, you will be faced with a lot of decision making. So start training yourself from today. You know, your decisions makes destiny. So today is a time for you to start training yourself on how to be a decision maker. Don't put it aside. The next one is actions. Now, you've made a decision. The next thing you need to do is you need to take action on it. You need to take action straight away, not procrastinate it. If we go into the burial ground today, you see a lot of dreams and visions and goals all buried in there because a lot of them never took action on it. So the only way to do all of this is by actually doing it now. Now is the appointed time to take action, not tomorrow, but now. As you've heard this video, now is the time for you to take a pen, take a paper, think about your life, write it down and start making action. When you find that you start making action on those things, it becomes your habit. It becomes an everyday thing that you start doing. You know, a good habit is hard to form, but sweet to live with. But a bad habit is so easy to form, but it's difficult to live with. So start developing good habits today. You know, it won't only benefit the man you want to marry in future, it will benefit your family, your friends. They'll be looking at it like, oh my God, you've changed a lot. It's because you've decided to start doing good things in your life. So you need to look at that as well. And the last one we're going to look at is, you know, they say beauty is attractive, but if your habit and your character, if it's bad, it becomes detestable. So you can be beautiful on the outside, but on the inside unattractive. But all of these 6 steps is what will make you attractive on the outside. So that will make you attractive from the inward outside. So it's good for you to work on all of these things to make yourself have a better character, so that when people want to testify about you, they're able to testify good things about you. So I hope that all of this will help you in the future and will help you now to make better decisions for your life, for yourself, for your family, for your future. So hope you found it helpful. Well, thanks for watching.